What we really want to do is start this off as a process. We want to hear people's voices. We want to see and measure and monitor the extent to which people can talk to each other, despite their diversity, despite their different politics, despite their different interests. And ultimately, whether you're a unionist or a nationalist or another, what we want is a politics that makes this place work. How do we do that? How do we as citizens help the politicians deliver a better society?
I think the significance of the event today is to give people an opportunity to discuss the potential for greater civic involvement in the politics of Northern Ireland. I mean, historically there was a civic forum which has not survived, so now we're looking at alternative models, and that's the purpose of today. The need to me is an obvious one, but to articulate and to explain that is to look at the nature of the politics that we've experienced over the last couple of years, and indeed elsewhere, not just in Northern Ireland. And I think now with social media, with the fact that people are interested in politics, to give them an opportunity to engage and to be involved in a constructive and in a positive way, and deal with the negativity, which at times becomes all too great.
That we want better citizen engagement so that governments can make better decisions, because believe it or not, they don't actually know everything, and we do know a thing or two about the type of services that we want and the type of society that we want to live in.
I think it's very important that people sit around tables and they can actually talk to each other. So it's not only having a lecture where somebody talks, it's a way of actually discussing with each other, because this is the way that we get the best way forward.
And I think this form of deliberative democracy is the best way to supplement the democracy we already have. I'm a Democrat, I believe in democracy, but we need to make it better. We need to make it more participative.
I'm here today because I think citizen participation in democracy and in decision making is really important. I think it's important to create a sense of inclusivity.
I'm here as a political observer, seeing what is happening today and how useful this may be to the democratic process in Northern Ireland. I think particularly in Northern Ireland at the moment we've gone for a couple of years now without an executive, and that has brought a great sense of frustration to the public, and I think that today is a useful exercise in terms of seeing just exactly what people who may not regularly engage in the political discourse do actually think, because I think without a devolved assembly here at the moment, that voice may be lost.
We certainly think that this will help. It's not going to be a panacea, it's not going to provide all the answers, but at least it may aid us in moving towards a more democratic society.
This joint initiative between Queen's University and the University of Liverpool and the Civic Space group is very important in that it indicates that people from unionists, nationalists and other backgrounds can come together, have rational conversations, discuss contentious issues, and most of all come up with solutions together.
We did have a concern about the amount of time commitment over a long period of time. Was that too much to ask of people?
Our big positive on this was we loved the idea that citizens themselves could choose topics for debate and even choose who comes in front of them to give evidence on that, so real feeling of democracy within that.
Because at the end of the day, irrespective of their beliefs and their identities, the majority of people in this society want it to work, they want it to be a fair place, they want it to be a good place to bring up their children, and they also don't want to return to violence. So very much what you're looking at today is the capacity to actually symbolically and actually physically prove that people in this society want leadership, they want direction, and they want a society which celebrates the positives and relegates the negatives.